On a night where the first time ever, the Spartan Team Championships will be on the line. ShowDown is coming to you live on Halo Reach. AdrianTheVoice at GameSide, along with a special guest because Xbox Repeat couldn't join us. Welcome, TimeFather65.
Yo, what's up, AdrianTheVoice, man? I'm so happy to be here, man.
Well, yeah, it's exciting. We have so many things coming your way, ladies and gentlemen, of course. And also, to our surprise, Joey is with us, and you're going to be defending the Spartan, well, I should say the Sword Tournament champion right now, Joey.
Well, I mean, actually, I don't know. I mean, I was on vacation and everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last week you were on vacation, of course. You couldn't defend the champion, but here you are tonight to defend the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we're getting set for that matchup.
Actually, I kind of have a injury on my hand, so I can't really play. So I'm gonna bring it again.
Oh, wait a minute.
To the hospital tonight as I go. So, yeah.
So you're leaving.
And by the way, your commentary sucks.
That's nice. That's real nice. Joey just left the party, and I believe he just left the game too.
Oh, jeez, Joey.
Game over.
Joey just left the game.
Oh, God.
He was supposed to defend the championship tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He agreed last week, or at least management, by the way, agreed that they were going to let him defend the title, and there he is tonight. He just left. You know, absolutely pathetic. I mean, how low can you go? First off, Joey didn't have any intentions in defending the Sword Tournament Championship last week, told everyone he was going on vacation just to avoid the match. Then he blatantly lies to the fans, stating that he was injured. An absolutely pathetic excuse to avoid the matchup. Well, you know, that was controversial, ladies and gentlemen, and speaking about controversial, let's take you back to what happened this past Sunday night. Grizzly Bear quitting on air due to management, but we understand that Grizzly will be here this Sunday to explain the full story, but we understand that he is not a part of the Gaming Weekly anymore, but he will be here, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Sunday to basically explain what happened. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Time Father is here with us, and just to recap, earlier, Joey was supposed to defend the championship right now. Joey, of course, leaving. A pathetic excuse, of course, to leave the championship matchup. Yet another controversy here tonight on ShowDown. Well, listen, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Management, they're watching this. Managers are watching this, and they're going to do something about Joey, that's for sure. They're going to be doing something with Joey, and I have no idea what's going to happen, but we understand there are going to be repercussions, ladies and gentlemen. The fact is, Joey backing out yet again.
Oh my gosh.
Well, nonetheless, folks, of course, coming out right now, it is, well, it's pretty interesting. It is Predator, and, well, Time, have you ever played Predator before here?
No, actually, I haven't.
Well, it's a lot of fun, of course. We're getting set for that. And again, our guest commentator, TimeFather65, Xbox Freak Pete, couldn't join us here tonight, but still, what a crazy start. A controversial start. The fact is, Joey was supposed to defend the Sword Tournament Championship, and of course, leaving yet again. Last week, he said he was going on vacation. Tonight, he's saying that he broke his hand, supposedly, saying that he was injured, and he couldn't defend the championship again. A controversial evening, and kicking things off, I guess, is Predator, and I'll have no other choice but to, of course, respectfully boot the player who has his control disconnected. And I'll tell you, the lobby is jacked here tonight. And Predator, let's talk about this rule. Let's talk about the rules for this game real quick on Predator. And again, Time, I have to ask you have not played this matchup before. I do want to say that Predator has the energy sword in hand. He has this ability to actually run around very super fast-like and, of course, jump very high. He's actually going to be infecting the humans. The humans are going to have to try to survive. And on the lower right of your screen there, you see the time ticking down. Let me ask you, what would be the strategy in hand to try to win this matchup?
I say, stick to. Oh God, stick for the partner, man. Stick with the partner. And
run. And I can hear your emotion right there. You're quite intimidated by this. I mean, the fact is, like you said, sticking with a partner. That's actually that's a very smart strategy, a very smart tactic. Because of course, the Predator is going to try to eliminate the humans one by one. And I'll tell you what, Time Father, you're Predator. You're going to have to try to infect us right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on a very. Oh, go ahead.
No, I think now the easiest way to kill people as Predator, you just run and like just stab them in the face, you know? because like they never expect it. You just run right in the middle of the crowd and just hide in plain sight, you know?
Well, you're right. You're actually right. That's actually a very good point, ladies and gentlemen. And for anyone who just joined us, folks, we just don't understand how this happened earlier. The Sword Tournament Championship was supposed to be up for grabs, and we understand, as Time Father got struck down early going into this round, again, a shot into the midsection used by the shotgun. I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, that the fact is the fact that Joe was supposed to defend the champion. And again, we all know Joey's lying. Joey was lying. He wanted to do all he can to avoid the matchup. And again, well, perhaps so. Perhaps so. I'll tell you, management, they are looking on here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say that, of course, anyone joining us on a Friday evening, thank you for TGW Presents ShowDown. And already, Time Father getting infected right then and there. There you see Yes Slayer with 5 points, folks. And I'll tell you, the game chat is jacked here tonight. And again, on ShowDown on Halo Reach. A very old game is Halo Reach, but I'm actually still amazed how many people still play this game today.
Oh, yeah.
Seems that, I'll tell you, it seems like these people are having very fun in the game chat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, thank you very much for joining us here tonight. Just to recap what happened earlier tonight was Joey, who of course said that he was injured supposedly because of his vacation he went on this past week, didn't want to defend the championship, had no intentions of defending the champion last week, had no intentions of defending the champion tonight. I do want to say that AdrianTheVoice is at gameside along with TimeFather65, who was the first one to get struck down, as Merc Jr. just joined the game right now, and as well as Chicken. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox Freak Pete is not here tonight. He's expected to join us here tonight. Or excuse me, tomorrow night on Halo 5, but we are with Time Father. Time Father, I gotta ask you, it's still early, but are you having a great time?
I'm having a fun time, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'll tell you,
that was an intense last round.
Well, you made a very interesting point, though, was the fact that you said that in this type of environment, you're gonna have to try to partner up with somebody. You don't want to be alone because you're gonna be very vulnerable coming into this game night, of course, on Predator. As of course, I go into the kill ball, spectate all their players right now. All the players are gonna do all they can to try to survive here tonight with the Predator and energy sword in hand, to try to eliminate the humans. And speaking about the Predator, there's Roland HH. And again, ladies and gentlemen, he does have some super speed and has the innate ability to actually jump very high here. There you see Roland is actually crouching right now. He's going against the group right now, but the group is actually avoided. Wait a minute, from behind. Time Father got struck down. Oh my, Roland
next time I become a survivor, I think this is my new plan. I'm gonna stay inside of like a close quarters environment with like the group of guys again. And the Predator, he can't get me, right? He can't get me there.
Well, I think Predator can get you anywhere. But I think that's a very good idea, though, to try to stay inside at least on an object, to try to, of course, try to let the Predator know that you're not anywhere near outside, because outside is the most dangerous place here, as Parry Plus is actually has the energy sword in hand right now, as Predator right now. And he mentioned it before, of course, during this game right now. Wait a minute. I believe all these players, of course, surrounding the map, and Parry Plus now midair. Again, the point I was trying to make was the fact that we have the tag champions later on tonight, and also, ladies and gentlemen, Parry Plus, who's landing on his feet right now on top of the building here. Parry Plus has a... Wait a minute. I think he's going to infect someone. No, just missed right there, but from behind, Chicken just went down. It's a very intense game, though. It's a very intense game, wouldn't you say?
My boy Chicken, he just got shot, man. He just got stabbed, man.
Well, Chicken got roasted, I'll tell you that much. And again, look at Supreme Beast 709. And with all the other players right now, let me ask you this real quick. If you were a human and you talked about how it's very important to partner up, would it be important to actually move around the map? Do you think it's smart to just constantly keep moving or to stand still?
I think it's really smart to keep moving. We have to get to some safe spot. There has to be more weapons somewhere, man.
Well, you're right. You actually are right. Actually, there are perhaps weapons scattered throughout the map. If you continue to move, you may find a weapon and try to take down Predator. However, the only weapon right now that all humans have at this juncture, the shotgun. And look at Parry Plus, who just attacked someone from behind. I do want to say that some statistics here, 100% of the time, no one has ever, as Predator, that is, infected every single person in this game. Can we see Parry Plus actually infect every single person right now? He's doing a methodical pace right now. Parry Plus is also in trouble. Wait a minute, the game is over right there. Hellraiser won. Mama's Hellraiser won with 10 points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Spartan Team Championship's on the line later on tonight. But I'll tell you what, Sword Tournament, I mean, absolutely disgraceful, I guess. Very pathetic for Joey to do that. And I'll tell you, Joey, who left, I mean, seriously, Time Father 65, I bet if you were champion, you would be defending it every single week.
I would defend it every week. Yeah. Every single week, man.
Well, exactly. Well, I'm going to go to the game chat right now, explain to everybody right now that we're going to go to the theater mode to broadcast Splatter Monkey for the first time.
Oh, wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let everybody know that we are going to be going to the theater mode to broadcast the Splatter Monkey. And then afterwards, we're going to be broadcasting the Spartan Team Championship matchup. So, of course, if you want to watch this live, as always, you can go on Twitch, but on YouTube. Go to youtube.com and type in the Gaming Weekly. You can see that happen. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and we'll see you there in the theater mode. Back at game side, ladies and gentlemen, of course, AdrianTheVoice alongside with Time at game side. We're going to be going to the theater mode to be broadcasting Splatter Monkey. Do you have that game set up?
About to get it settled right now.
Got it. Let's talk about the controversy, though, that happened. Okay, got it. So, and that, before we get to that controversy, the Splatter Monkey game starts right now. And, of course, starting the film, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, controversial night already. An explosive night, I guess, to begin with. The fact is that Joey not defended the championship earlier on. He said that he actually had some sort of injury. We understand that was very, very controversial of Joey to do, but nonetheless, he did not defend the championship. We understand that next week, hopefully, he will truly defend the champion. And as always, I had to jump off, so nonetheless, this is theater mode for Splatter Monkey. And here we go. Let's talk about the rules for a quick second. It's going to be all the monkeys, so to speak, in the middle of the map. And all these players are going to do all they can to try to avoid contact with the vehicles right now. The vehicles, of course, going to be crashing down into the middle of the map here. And look at Hellraiser right now using that some sort of weapon. And actually, each person here has a weapon. So, Time Father 65, who just went down, let me ask you, at this juncture, what would be the strategy to try to survive in this matchup? What do you think?
The strategy to survive in this one, stay away from everybody and just be in the corners, because in the corners you just got to, like, you just shoot towards the vehicles, keep shooting at the vehicles, and they won't really be able to get at you. If you have a rocket launcher, you're going to be like the #1 survivor, because you just shoot right at the car and the car is going to fly above you or fly under you.
Hey, that's actually a good point. You actually mentioned it. Staying perhaps at the corner of the map would allow the player to survive a lot longer than staying right in the middle of the map. You're basically smack in the middle. You're going to get, well, perhaps infected in Warm Gorgon 85. And again, a very... Wait a minute, Gorgon 85 who just fell down, as well as Yesler who got infected. And a very good point you mentioned, ladies and gentlemen. The fact is this. Every single person, obviously, as a monkey who's in the middle of the map, they will have to try to avoid contact. Look at Barry Plus who went down. And being in the corner of the map is quite interesting. And Hellraiser has the rocket launcher, a highly effective weapon. And of course, you have to understand, for Hellraiser, he has a huge opening. And this match is beginning to break down right now because Hellraiser's last man standing. Hellraiser, who just looked like he fell off. I think that was a little lag there. Hellraiser right now, who, oh my, doing all he can to try to survive. Hellraiser just went, yeah, he just went down right then and there. Very intensive matchup. So again, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, very intensive, I'll tell you. Hey, I mean, you know, I noticed something though. Xbox Freak Pete, my partner every single week, I'll tell you, he rarely talks about strategy. You're talking about strategy tonight. I think you can replace Xbox. No, but seriously, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we want to thank everyone watching this live on ShowDown. AdrianTheVoice at GameSide alongside with our guest commentator, Time Father 65, and Xbox Freak Pete couldn't join us here tonight, but we understand that he's expected to be here perhaps tomorrow, if not next week. But I do want to say that a controversial night already. Last week it was controversy, and again, last Sunday it was controversial as well for Grizzly Bear, who quit on air. I'll tell you that much. And again, ladies and gentlemen, for this time... Oh, wait a minute. Perry Plus who has the gravity hammer in hand trying to take down the vehicles right now. Let's not forget what's coming up next, though. The Spartan Team Champions. The championships are going to be on the line, and we cannot wait for that. We're going to be crowning new champions tonight. I wonder who that is going to be. And Time Father 65 now going through the teleporter right there. And Nasty Killer, Black Snow, among others, still playing the game right now. This matchup, as mentioned, is beginning to break down right now. Wheels. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Look at the map right there. And again, every single person, a very intensive matchup. Soul Eater just went down and out. Parry Plus now using the Gravity Hammer in hand, trying to take down the last remaining human, of course, who just went down. Actually, I would say Parry Plus was the last man standing right then and there, but he fell out of the map. Hence the reason why the round is over, and I believe the game is over as well. So that was the last round. The game is over. So, Time, you know what's coming up next? I can't wait.
What's coming up next?
It's gonna be Spartan Team Champions, and we talked about it last week, Time. The fact is, we're gonna be crowning new champions tonight.
Oh gosh, I just can't wait to watch, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait, man.
It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be crowning.
Wait. I have something to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is for the last game. Oh, Splatter Monkeys. I forgot to mention this. So for the attackers, the guys who are in the cars. Now here's the best strategy for me that I usually do. I would get one car and put it in front of another car next to the gravity lift, and then crash into those cars so they will all go up at the same time. And the persons who are attacking, they'll have the most hardest time to attack all the cars at once, and they'll be like, oh, which one is actually the player? It works all the time.
Well, that's actually a very good tactic, actually, to try to stay alive, at least try to win that matchup.
Yeah.
Well, as we're loading for the file, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what happened throughout the whole night. Wait a minute. So let's talk about what happened throughout the whole night, folks. The fact is, the fact that Joey did not want to defend the champion earlier on. He was injured, apparently. However, he's blatantly lying to the fans. I mean, we all know that Joey wanted to find another pathetic excuse to try to avoid, defending the champion. And then we went to Predator, Mama's Hellraiser won, and then we went to Splatter Monkey, and of course right now it's the 2v2 Spartan Championship matchup, the Team Spartan Championship matchup, which starts right now. And I'll tell you, Time, it's going to be pretty interesting. New champions tonight.
Oh man.
We can't wait.
Man.
Must have been a great night tonight, huh? First night here, part of the Gaming Weekly.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Like I'm just so my cheeks they're like above the ceiling right now. I'm so excited, man. I'm just it's just all the energy. I just feel it.
A lot of energy tonight. And speaking about energy, these players have a lot of energy. So let's put this in perspective for a second. It's Yes Slayer teamed up with Mama's Hellraiser versus Rogue Marine and Little Bull. Little Bull right now throwing the grenade earlier on into this match, of course, trying to take down, and yes, he did. Wait a minute, another blue player, and I think that's Slayer right now trying to shoot down the opponent, but Little Bull just went down and out. Mama's Hellraiser was able to win. Yeah, he was actually able to kill the opposing teammate there. So let's talk about the strategy in hand, of course, for every single one of these players. They're going to have to try to do all they can to survive. They're going to have to work together. They're going to have to try to analyze the map, of course, try to find all the weapons they can. As the action continues right now, Hellraiser's in trouble. It was a 2-on-1 situation. From behind the shotgun into the midsection, throws a grenade, of course, and we continue this matchup. So Rogue just went down. He responded. Little Bull now using the jetpack mid-air, shoots again. I believe, yes, Slayer just got killed. Little Bull right now is actually taking control, at least for now. But the blue team is winning right now with 3 points. Blue team, red team. At this juncture, the matchup is going to break down sooner or later for sure. Hellraiser now using the assault rifle shots again to the abdominal area, but Hellraiser no avail, who just went down and out, of course. And wait a minute. The blue team just lost the lead. Rogue Marine has... Yeah, the red team rather. Rogue Marine and Little Bull have 4 points. So the red team's dominating right now. Tom, I got to ask you, do you think the red team is going to continue to perhaps capitalize tonight? Do you think they're going to win? Or do you think blue team's going to do it?
I actually do.
Okay.
I believe if they have the lead once, they're going to have the lead forever.
That's a good point. You never know. Maybe the red team may gain some momentum throughout the whole matchup. But look at Hellraiser now taking, I should say, tying the lead. Has the pistol in hand right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, this is pretty interesting. As Hellraiser ran out, backs up for a quick second. That weapon right now shot to the, I believe that was the skull there. Hellraiser now picking up some momentum for the team here. Now has 5 points here. Rogue Marine now dodging the bullet right now. And it looks like he's using the armor ability, but to no avail, as yes, Slayer now is able to take down the team right there. And Little Bull, who's of course trying to find more teams. And there's manager Minigun Killer 10, who looks on. He was actually the person who was basically hosting this matchup. Look at Yes Slayer. Oh my, wait a minute, both men meet up there. You see, Yes Slayer continues the shots, but to no avail. Rogue Marine is invincible at this juncture, and Slayer went down because of the grenades. Mama's Hellraiser now is actually gaining some momentum there. Hellraiser with 8 points here. Red point, I'll tell you, the red team, they were dominating earlier on, but the blue team now is beginning to break down. And I'll tell you, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty interesting. Rogue Marine 117 is now standing right behind the cage as this matchup for now is beginning to break down. Minigun Killer 10 and yes, Slayer 21 looking on. Mama's Hellraiser right now using the grenade launcher right now, trying to throw grenades. I believe he realizes there's a red member inside the cage there. The cage now, a very own weapon at least for itself within the map. Mama's Hellraiser right now going on top of the ledge. Rogue Marine and pretty interesting, Little Bull and Rogue Marine. Actually, both gentlemen involved are actually both near each other at the cage. And I'll tell you, the winner of this matchup will be the first ever Team Spartan Champion. Let's not forget the scoreboard. Whoever reaches to 10 first will win. Notice on the lower right of your screen, wait a minute, a snipe right there to Little Bull. A shot to the head there. I'll tell you, the blue team may do this here. Is the blue team going to do it? Yes, Slayer has. Uh-oh, yes, Slayer right now throws a grenade in head. And can we see the blue team actually capitalize? Yes, Slayer 21 right now backs up for a quick second, and the blue team just needs one more. These two are going at it right there. Yes, Slayer with the assault rifle in hand. Just one more point, blue team. He did it. Yes, Slayer did it. Both men did it. Mama's Hellraiser. Yes, Slayer. These are the Spartan team champions.
Oh, let's go, Mama's Hellraiser. Yeah.
And yes, Slayer too. Both men basically winning tonight. And I'll tell you,
Man, I was rooting for them the whole time.
Oh, come on. You were rooting for the red team. No, but seriously, though, Time.
Okay.
No, but seriously, Time. We witnessed history. We saw for the first time ever the Spartan Team Champions crown. Congratulations to Mama's Hellraiser and Yes Slayer. And again, these two capitalized something no one else has done before. So congratulations to those two. And again, ladies and gentlemen, what a controversial night. We started out with Joey not defending the championship, another controversy yet again, but we ended the night with new champions. That was pretty amazing, wouldn't you say?
0 to 100 real quick.
That was. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here tonight on ShowDown. And tomorrow night, it's Zephyr the Champion versus the Challenger Imitable Tiger. Those two are going to be going at it for the championship, the free-for-all championship on Halo 5. Joining us on tomorrow night's Halo 5 game night. And for Time, before we go out real quick, Time, this was awesome, right? What do you think?
It started off like it was gonna be great, and then that first ding at the sword tournament was
right.
I don't know, but after that everything just was amazing. The games, it was perfect. And then at the end of the day, the championship, man, the blue team won. Mama's Hellraiser and then his boy, I forgot his name, but they did great. I didn't want them to win, to be honest with you, but I'm so happy, man. This was just an intense, fun night.
Well, everyone did phenomenal. We are going to give it to them. So thank you very much, Time, for joining us. I'm AdrianTheVoice, and for Time, good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Zephyr the champion, Imitable Tiger the challenger. Who's going to win? See you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.